Did you know that the reason white hair is significant and it means high ranking in society is because in medieval times, high ranking officials would actually take little bits of cyanide to immune themselves in case someone tried to poison them and steal their riches, basically. And the side effect of that was that it made their hair white. So anyone that was important enough to immune themselves to cyanide obviously was important enough to be respected. So that's why white hair makes you seem more important. That's why like they portray witches and wizards with white hair. It's symbolic of wiseness. Um, so yeah. So I'm gonna be talking about Sackboy Big Adventure. That is a game in the Little Big Planet franchise on the PS4. It's my favorite PS4 game. Little Big Planet 3 is pretty good. I like that it has create mode. Sackboy Big Adventure and Little Big Planet 3 are kind of equal on that scale of what's my favorite. Little Big Planet 2 is, of course, superior to both of them. Uh, and Little Big Planet 1 is equal to Little Big Planet 2 in my opinion. Little Big Planet karting is amazing. It's a whole different thing, though. It's a racing game. It has create mode. I love create mode. It is 3D. I like the 3D aspect of Sackboy Big Adventure, but here's what it's missing. Here's my gripes. You get stickers. I like that. But you don't get to place the stickers anywhere. I hate that. The fact that you don't get to place the stickers anywhere, or the fact that they don't have sticker puzzles where there's so many possibilities with stickers. You have to get the right shapes, place the right stickers down to get the right shapes into a puzzle to release a marble or something in Sackboy. They could have done that, but they didn't do that. Like, I understand that it would have been hard to use the cursor tool in a 3D environment, but they could have done it to where you could at least at some points, use the stickers that you collect instead of just collecting them for nothing in a sticker book. Um, that's why I don't like sticker books. I put stickers on stuff. If I get a sticker, it's decoration now. I don't keep a sticker book. Like a sticker book, stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Place the stickers on the walls. Place the stickers on the punching bag. Place the stickers on the guns. Place the stickers everywhere. Put the stickers on everything. So, sticker books don't make sense. Anyway, that's one thing. Another thing, there's no create mode in Sackboy Big Adventure. Now, I know it's not Little Big Planet. Sackboy Big Adventure is not Little Big Planet. It was not intended to be Little Big Planet. It's a spin-off game, the same as LBP karting. Like I was lucky to get create mode in LBP karting. Now, in Sackboy Big Adventure, there's so many possibilities that could be done with a 3D environment. Like in Little Big Planet 3, you can still make a 3D environment, but it's extremely, extremely limited because you only have 16 layers. So you can't just progressively just keep going up in a platformer style, and the camera angles are limited as well. In Little Big Planet 3. Now, if they had create mode in a game like Sackboy Big Adventure, it would be near limitless. It would be, you could do so many things in Sackboy Big Adventure with create mode, and it's really disappointing they didn't put that in. Another thing is the costumes. There's a lot less costumes than in Little Big Planet 1, 2, or 3. And I understand, yeah, it's not Little Big Planet, but come on, the costumes? And another thing, the physics of the costumes, the way that the dresses or hair wave around, they don't work. They get like behind your body. So the physics, like they need to reprogram the clothes because the clothes don't actually work. They go through your body in Sackboy Big Adventure, and it's mostly due to Sumo Digital. Really, Sumo Digital took the Little Big Planet franchise, and they had a contract with them when they made Little Big Planet 3, and Little Big Planet 3 ended up coming out because they had a deadline. Deadline. I fucking hate deadlines for games. Like, oh, I want my game now, man. Yeah, you want it to not work, you want to have glitches, and you can wait past the deadline. Deadlines are stupid. You shouldn't have a deadline with a video game. If you need to put it off because the company's doing other things, then you need to put it off. Don't release it before it's done. In Little Big Planet 3, a lot of things came out not very well. Another thing is also in Little Big Planet 3, there's not the same spirit that was in the other games. Like the other games have that Little Big Planet spirit. Little Big Planet 3 had more of a... It just wasn't as good. It just wasn't as creative. It wasn't as good. And the same thing, to an extent, with Sackboy Big Adventure. I feel like they could have given the characters all a little bit more personality and made them all a little bit more involved in the actual gameplay. Um, and another thing, and now I know again, it's not Little Big Planet. The idea of toggle, okay, odd sock, swoop, and I guess that's it. Toggle, odd sock, and swoop. The potential that they had in the game to play as different characters and to have those characters help you in the game or to transform from one into the other, that was such a good concept in Little Big Planet 3. That's something Little Big Planet 3 did really well. Now, they should have, of course, given the new characters that they included way more costumes. They should have put a lot more work into their aspects of the gameplay. Like, you get into Swoop's land with that snooty princess lady. I forget what it's called. But there's hardly any flying room. Like, there's hardly any area for Swoop to do stuff. It's all based on Sackboy still. So that's one thing they messed up. And they could have fixed that in Sackboy Big Adventure and made it 3D. You could have still had the toggle aspect and everything. Okay, they could have made little pipes that only a little toggle could fit through. Big items they had to push with big toggle. Flying aspects, yeah. No, it wouldn't have been hard to do a flying aspect in a 3D game. It would have been the same thing. Like, you could have just done triangle to dive down. You already do that when you jump up and head slam. And X to fly upward. And then the joystick would have just done a XY axis. So, yeah. On the Y axis. So, really, they should have included Odd Sock, Toggle, and Swoop in Sackboy Big Adventure, even though it's not Little Big Planet. It would have worked great. I don't see any problems with the mechanics of it, and yeah, there was problems with the mechanics of a sticker and the sticker cursor in Sackboy Big Adventure because it's 3D. The 3D changes everything. They could have still included it. They could have still done so much with it, but they didn't. Other than that, the actual gameplay in Sackboy Big Adventure is top tier. I really love the aspect of head dives and the fact that Sackboy can now throw punches. Well, they're not punches, but they're slaps. I really love the animations. You can change the animations for the facial expressions. Like when you do a smiley face, you can also do a dance and everything. But what I don't like is that you can't just have a plain old Little Big Planet smiling face where it's where they have the 3 different modes of smile and the 3 different modes of sad, 3 different modes of happy, and the 3 different modes of fearful. Instead, they kind of took that away. And it's a whole acting thing. So yeah. I understand why they took the arm movements away. In the other Little Big Planet game, you could move your arms around. That didn't serve any purpose, really. Especially since you can hit by hitting square now. Like, you can slap by hitting square now. In Little Big Planet games, you had to move the stick over really fast to make your arm go like that, and then you could hit someone, and it was always backhand. So I do appreciate the fact that you can actually fight in this game now. I kind of wish they made Sackboy's fighting style a little bit more diverse than slapping. But it's still really good. The gameplay is really good. For the most part, Sackboy Big Adventure is a top-tier, top-notch, well-designed, well-animated, and well-rounded game. It's an amazing game. But I really wish that they had Odd Sock, Toggle, and Swoop. I would have appreciated some sort of even toned down form of create mode. And also, I miss the stickers. So, that is what Sackboy Big Adventure could come up with that would make their game so much better if they make a Sackboy 2, or Sackboy A Bigger Adventure, or whatever they're going to call it, and hopefully they make it. Or, if they make Little Big Planet 4, hopefully they turn Little Big Planet 4 3D, because this 3D Little Big Planet gameplay is absolutely fantastic. It's what I wanted since Little Big Planet was a thing. With my whole childhood. Little Big Planet was literally my whole childhood. And it's ingrained into my soul. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share. Goodbye.